Hi everyone, so today I'm here with a review of A Little Too Far by Lisa Desrochers. So this is a new adult book that I was sent for review for the blog tour of this book, and I would really only recommend this book for people aged 17 and over because although there aren't as many sex scenes as there are in other new adult books I've read, there are a couple in this, so I would only recommend reading this if you're 17 years or older or can handle that kind of stuff. So first of all, I was actually pretty happy with the lack of sex scenes in this book. Now I know new adult books are sort of like focused around sex scenes, but to be perfectly honest, there was so much more going on in this book that if there had been just so many sex scenes, I wouldn't have got to discover everything that I did about the characters in this book and the place it was set in. So it was actually quite a relief that there weren't as many in this one. So this book follows our main character Lexi, who is flying abroad to Italy to study. She's escaping from her ex-boyfriend and trying to forget that she slept with her stepbrother Trent. When Lexi arrived in Rome, she decides that she wants to confess to all her sins and hopefully she will be able to ease her guilt. And then she meets the beautiful Reverend Moriarty, aka Alessandro, who is a soon-to-be priest. Lexi and Alessandro start to become close and Lexi feels herself being attracted to him. Lexi has to make a decision between the two men in her life and make sure that she's able to deal with the consequences of her choice. Okay, so I really liked Lexi. She had the guts to just pack her bags and go to Rome for a semester by herself, which is not something I would be able to do considering she's there for like a whole year by herself. That would be very daunting to me, and considering that I don't really speak Italian, it would be even worse. She went out there to see the art and the history because she's an art major, and seeing Lexi discover Italy is something that I've always wanted to do, so I really enjoyed seeing all the places that Lexi visited and all the different scenery and everything. It was beautiful and it just made me want to go to Rome even more. She did kind of annoy me sometimes though, especially when she was thinking of taking Rick back, who is her ex-boyfriend, because he is a complete douche and I don't know why she was even considering taking him back after everything that he did to her. Oh, that kind of annoyed me about her, but I really did like her. She's an intelligent and interesting character and I really enjoyed learning about her throughout the book. Trent was a brilliant friend to Lexi. He was always there when she needed her and vice versa. They were just so close. He was such a sweet and caring guy, and I instantly liked him when he sat with Lexi when she was all upset after seeing Rick again, and he's just so sweet. I adored hearing about their relationship from when they were younger and how everything sort of developed, although I did find their romantic relationship kind of weird because, you know, they are step siblings. Even though they're not blood related, it was still kind of weird. And then we have Alessandro. Alessandro was perfection. I love Alessandro. I just like seeing his name, Alessandro. I was in love with him the second that Lexi physically ran into him in that church. He's just so adorable and charming and polite and sexy. He manages to show Lexi around Rome and gets her to experience things that she wouldn't have done because she would have been too scared. And he really helps her broaden her experience in Rome as well, because he gets her involved in a project with doing tours for children in a museum, which was really good, and I really loved seeing Lexi's ideas and how she took to the situation as well. Lexi and Alessandro were brilliant friends as well. She really opens up to Alessandro and I just loved him so much. Okay, so I'm not going to say much about what happened relationship wise because it would kind of spoil things for book 2, but I will say that I was kind of disappointed about the way everything turned out because it wasn't the way I wanted it to, but I was happy with the way it ended. It just wasn't what I'd wanted after reading the book. So like I said, this book made me really want to visit Rome. I was in awe reading it, reading about Lexi visiting all the different museums, seeing all the architecture in Rome as well, the arts, the food, the culture, the people, everything. It just makes me want to go so much, and I think I'll definitely have to bump Rome up my list of places to visit. Overall, I thought this was a really good new adult novel that dealt with a slightly frowned upon subject, and I think it went about it a great way, and I really enjoyed everything about this book, and I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. So on my blog for the blog tour there is a tour ride giveaway, so if you want to go and enter the tour ride giveaway I will leave the link to the page of my review for this and you can go and do that. So that was my review for A Little Too Far by Desrochers. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye everyone.